What's up, guys? So we got to our first 555 miles in the Bronco. It's a milestone, but we're putting like the first, I guess, 100 miles or so of miles on the highway, because I wasn't riding the 35 stock base tires. I think they're like 30s. They're little baby tires, and I'm getting a lot of weird energy from the Bronco6G forum. So I try to, put my vehicle, my build out there to inspire other people, and, just share my love for the Bronco, the 2021 6th-gen Bronco. And a lot of people are like, well, you should have Sasquatched it. You made a big mistake. Oh, you're not going off-road. You're like, you don't know me, dude. I'm gonna do what I do with my vehicle. I'm just having fun. I wanted to get in the Bronco game and have the lowest payment I could while still having a 4-door. That's why I went with the base model. The only upgrade that I put on here was auxiliary switches. I didn't even get the hard top. I got the soft top. That's why my build came, because it's super simple. It's a base with a soft top. So, just chill out. But I knew that I wanted to get, if I was gonna upgrade my wheels and my tires, I knew I wanted to get at least on the same level as the Sasquatch. Yeah, I don't have all the technology that might have came with the Sasquatch package, and yeah, that might suck in the long run, but I don't really care, I'm very happy with my Bronco. I love how it rides. I love the how the Method tires look, because if I had got the the Sasquatch package, that would have probably put my payments up a lot more, versus, yeah, I do have to pay for these, but it wasn't that expensive. Like, 4-wheel parts is expensive, but there's ways around it. Like, you guys can you can get you can go on when they're having a sale. I went when they had a sale. They had a crazy sales, like for every 1,000 you got like 500 off, and yeah, that's not that much, but it's still 10%. I mean, you got 100 off, excuse me, for every 1,000 spent. So that's still 10%. And then if you had bought what you bought during the time of the they also if you bought what you bought with the credit card that they give you during a certain time frame, then they gave you a prepaid Visa card. So there's always these little hacks, and I would rather pay 0 interest on this for 18 months, paid off in that 18 months, and have me some nice ass tires that have a high ass payment for 72 months, or however long I finance this shit for. So that's just my thinking. I'm like, I'd rather just get in the Bronco. But some people hating on me. They got some weird energy towards Bronco Shawty. Bronco Shawty is just chilling, man. Like, riding in 35s, man, this shit is lovely. This shit is so cush. This shit is just, it's a good feeling. I've never had a vehicle with 35. This is new to me. My vehicle's history started when I was like in college. I bought me a BMW. It was like 1986, I believe. It was 4-door, but it was so small that I had to push the front seat all the way into the back seat because I couldn't fit. I'm 6'4", so I'm 6'5", with shoes. I'm a big dude, so I couldn't even fit in there. And then what car I had after that? And then I went to school in the South in Mississippi, and my little sister wrecked my motherfucking BMW. So yeah, that hurt my heart. I'm not gonna lie. I'm still hurt from that, because that was my vehicle, my first one. I thought I was gonna keep that for the rest of my life and upgrade it, whatever. Then in college, later down the line, I believe I got a Ford Taurus. That didn't last with me that long. I ended up giving it, I believe, to the sister that wrecked my car, or the other one. I have like 3 sisters, so I gave it to the other sister, and whatever. Then after that, my first real job, I worked as a QA tester for video games, and I did that for a few years. And my QA tester job was a Honda Accord 2004, and this was like maybe in 2008 I got this. So yeah, after that, the next car that I had got, and if I could do this again, I would just buy all Toyotas. I'm not gonna. I would just buy all fucking like Land Cruisers and Toyota trucks and even a Toyota minivan. But after the Honda, my next vehicle was a minivan, and it was in Town and Country. This is when I was active duty in the Army. We were about to have our 3rd kid. Actually, we had him while I was in the Army, so he was born on base. And it was like, do I keep trying to roll around in this Honda Accord like that we could barely fit in, or do I get a family car? In my mind, let's get a family car, and we went to Chrysler, and that's how we got to Town and Country. So it was a good car, and we still have it. It's just getting a little bit older, so it's kind of acting up a little bit, but we still got it, and it's still rolling really good. After the Town and Country, I knew I was getting the Bronco, but I started getting into off-roading. And I wanted a car, and I wanted a Toyota, or a byproduct of Toyota. This is how loud it is in the Bronco soft top. But so I started researching what kind of SUV can fit a big ass family, because I have 4 kids, a wife, and and my mom lives with us. So I have kind of a big family. So I started thinking, like, what vehicle can I get in that can fit this big family, but last, hopefully, over 400,000 miles. Last longer than I feel like the Chrysler is gonna last. Because I feel like it's gonna last, but I just don't know. I just don't know. So hopefully it does last pretty good. But yeah, I don't know. But so I started looking into vehicles that last a long time, and I ended up. Before this, I was on a TV show called Survivor Man. And while I was on that show, I drove a Jeep the whole time. So I was like, Jeep. I got the Jeep juice. I understood. But I still had this Bronco base on order. So I knew I was going to get a Bronco sooner or later, hopefully, because there's still people that's waiting. So, there's no guarantees. But I knew that my Bronco was on the way. It's on the way. But I did get a little Jeep fever, and I still do. I watch Jeep mod videos every day, more just to get ideas for the Bronco, just because Bronco mod videos are so new. Like, nobody's really making them yet. It's like actual people. Like, Jeep mod videos, like actual people make it. Right now, the Bronco videos are mostly like companies and me, and there's Pickens Family of 5, and there's all these other people. I'm not saying that there's not actual owners, but there's not as many actual owner videos versus actual company, like Panda Motorworks, or all these other people. And it is what it is. It's a new vehicle. It's not really in the hands of the consumers yet, so we definitely understand that. But I definitely want to give you guys a real world, like someone doing daily driving in a base model that he upgraded at 4-wheel parts and made it my own Sasquatch. Put the 35s on it, and it rides pretty good. Like, I'm on the freeway right now. I can get past people. I don't know if the speedometer is correct. I'm gonna be honest. I need to start testing that, or take it to Ford and let them figure it out. But it does feel good, and it's it feels really nice. mileage since I got the big tires did go down. It went down at least 1 mile. It was sitting at 18.9 with the base tires for fuel economy. Now it's at like 17.7. I'm hoping it just stays around that 18 mark. You know, I would like 19 like I used to be getting, but stay around the 18 mark. I guess that's what I'm going to get. That's better than some of my friends. I got friends who's telling me they're getting like 10 miles per gallon, and I'm like, bro, that's crazy. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys real quick. Just riding the Bronco, going to work. I'm going to use this as a project Bronco, so it's going to be available for companies to sponsor. Like if you want to send me some lights, if you want to send me some bumpers, or any type of stuff like that, you want to send me some upgraded shocks, or you come up with a sway disconnect kit or something. I don't know. Just hit me up. I'm definitely trying to work with everybody. I'm definitely trying to become an influencer in this Bronco world. So yeah, Tariq Mizan, Hypebeast's dad. So Hypebeast's dad is just like my moniker. It's kind of like just me. I'm a father. I'm a father of 4, and I'm a retired hypebeast. So I'm not really a hypebeast no more. But I used to be a hypebeast. I love dope stuff.